Denyo. Oh, what that dang. This is the Black Pot, aka Kukushu, where we speak truth to power. And here we don't criticize, but if we must criticize, we'll do that on one condition: to build and not to destroy. That is why we say we are in the service of God and country. This is the voice of the people. It's called the Black Pot. My brother, my sister, and today we have a number of issues we need to look at. Some of them are very serious, and the rest of them, my brother, my sister, are very, to the umpteenth time, much more serious. Let's begin with the serious ones. Now I'm reading this from my Joy Online, and it says GIS officer, 2 Jubilee House soldiers remanded for alleged robbery. And I read, in a recent development at the Koforidua Circuit Court B, 4 military personnel, an immigration officer and a private security guard have been remanded into police custody on charges of armed robbery in Achin Akanten, located in the lower west Achin municipality of the eastern region. Now, the accused individuals include Sergeant Mensa Dominic, 41 years, and Lance Corporal Tetewayo, 43 years, both stationed at the Jubilee House. Lance Corporal Nyako Bernard, 28 years, stationed at ABF in Tamale. Private Eric Enim, 23, stationed at 11 Mechanized Infantry Battalion in Accra, currently on leave. Immigration Officer Richard Archery, 27 years, stationed at the Ministry of Interior, and Kelvin Mafu, 28 years, a private security officer at the 5th Hour Mining Company in Achim Akwitia. According to a story published on citynewsroom.com, the prosecutor revealed that on November 10, 2023, the immigration officer Richard Archery orchestrated the plan by picking up the 2 military officers from the Jubilee House, followed by 2 more military men at Pokuase, and the final suspect at Asamankasi before heading to Achim Akanten. I leave it here. My brother, my sister, are you surprised that we have thieves at the Jubilee House? Soldiers who are thieves. They say, show me your friend and I'll show you your character. We live in a nation that the Catholic bishops of Ghana have described as a nation that has seemingly legalized corruption. What else do you expect? Did you listen to the Catholic Bishops' Conference president saying that we live in a nation, and the nation is called Ghana, and in that nation it looks unassumably that corruption has been legalized? Who is the president of the nation? Who are the people we have given power to be able to turn around the rudders of the ship of the nation so that we will arrive in all safety and peace? It hurts me, my brother, my sister, that corruption baths us from the head all the way down. Politicians are the worst culprits. Now, the easiest way to make money is to become a politician. Now, legalized stealing is politics. My brother, my sister, if you want to be a thief without going to jail, you just have to be a politician. Politics is the newest form of stealing in our nation. In my days, to become a politician was to become a sacrificial lamb. In my days, to become a politician was to present yourself for national service and sacrifice. Today, to become a politician is to make yourself available to loot the nation. My brother, my sister, It hurts me that at the seat of government, soldiers who are supposed to be providing security for the emblem of the nation, that is the president, are involved in armed robbery, allegedly. Armed robbery, my brother, my sister. It hurts. Today, when you see the police coming up to you, all you start thinking about is they are coming to take bribe from me. In America, in England, in China, in Japan, in Korea, when you see the police, you see a symbol of peace. You see a peaceful soldier coming up to you. In our nation, nobody even wants to go to the police. Go to a shaman and look at the percentage of people who have gone to the police with their problems. 0.0000 to the umpteenth time, 1%. They don't trust the police. My brother, go to cantonments where they claim rich people live. Ask them how many of them have sent their issues to the police. No, we have no trust in the police anymore. We have seen time and again how police and soldier lent out their guns to armed robbers to rob and kill the same people that they are supposed to be protecting. And today we are seeing it at the Jubilee House. No wonder some people call it the Jubilee House. What do you expect of the police and soldier in these times? They sacrifice their lives. Every time a bullion truck is robbed, a policeman goes down. They are shot and killed. Yet they sit back and see ministers of state stealing money, loading that into their trunks. Some of them loading money in American dollars and pounds, in millions, stacked under their beds and in cupboards. Yet their salaries don't even go beyond 800 Ghana cedis. Are you not tempting them to steal? Much as I do not endorse any form of thievery, I must also be quick to say that the wanton pilfering and stealing and looting in our nation is almost a visa to the world of stealing for our service people. To the soldiers who have been arrested, I am sure if you take your time and speak with them, they will be able to tell you where the den of thieves is and how much they have looted, as in Alibaba and the 40 thieves. It's a shame. It's a shame that people at the Jubilee House did not even think about the seat of government because it is not a role model for them. It doesn't teach them anything but thievery. To God be the glory. Now I quickly want to look at this. And this one is coming from Peace FM Online. It says, any member supporting Alan Chemanting no longer part of us. And this is coming from the NPP. I read. The new patriotic party, NPP, has made it clear that the party will no longer accommodate or accept as a member any individual running any form of campaign for Mr. Alan Kojo Chemanting and his movement. The party's general secretary was emphatic on NEAT FM's morning show, Ghana Muntie, that those persons are automatically barred from the Elephant Party per their constitution. This is a demonic constitution. The NPP's constitution is a demonic constitution. Now, what it says is that if any member of the party is dedicated to the party and gives service to the party, no matter how long, it could be 30 years, it could be 20 years, the day that he decides that he has served the party enough and wants to chalk a new path, no member of the party should support him. What a dirty party. It's like me. I worked for a radio station for about 20 years. Just as I want to do more, I realize that I do not have the strength anymore. Now what I have to do, my brother, my sister, is to do something different in the last days of my life. And I decide to walk away from this radio station. The radio station makes an announcement that on my new journey, no member of the radio station should ever support me because they see me as competition for them. Is this a correct party? The God of Alan Chermatin will slap this president and members of the party every second for the next 100 years. These are wicked people. The best you could have said, Alan Chermatin is no more part of this party. He has resigned and walked away. Let us wish him all the best in his new ways. Much as we are wishing him all the best, we still have a duty of keeping our party strong going forward. This is how a wise man speaks. Not to come out and childishly. I don't know who teaches these people communication. I absolutely do not know who teaches these people communication. No wonder their information minister has refused to speak for only God knows how long now. He's in hibernation. He has become a hermit. My brother, my sister. How could you say a thing like this? We don't want to see anybody supporting Alan Chermatin. Is this a democratic party? I can belong to the NPP and decide to support anybody at all. It's all about Ghana. It's not about the NPP. What a childish party. This is the party that is ruling us. Full of low-brained people. This is what Captain Smart would use another word to describe. And he will be asked to retract and apologize. It's sad. Can you see the sense in this? Even a kindergarten child, my brother, my sister, will not be forgiven to say this. Only somebody suffering from mental neurosis will be forgiven. Can you believe this? And this guy thinks he has made some communication. He thinks he has said something that is wise. Well, they say those of you who have never died, please take sleep as an example for death. The rest of the members of this dirty NPP party, it's time for you to get to understand, if you cannot overstand, that the same fate beholds and is in waiting for you. The day that you decide to walk away from this cult, this occultic party, my brother, my sister, you lose every kind of support. This is occultism. The NPP is not a political party. It's an occultic cult and not a party. Occultic cult. It is only cults that will threaten to visit you with harm and pull the brakes on every kind of support they give you when you leave them. It's a shame. Now, I will end this by saying, anytime you are joining any entity, find out how they treat their workers, both in the past and at present. You see, if you want to know how your wife will look like in the future, look at your mother-in-law. I leave it here. Now there is this thing that I'm reading here that breaks my heart. It says, Finance Minister giving a hero's welcome by staff of the ministry after budget presentation. And I see a video in which people are singing, Ye din kunim, ye diko, ye besana dibium, oh God. What a shame. So is this how childish Ofori attack can be? Is this how childish our civil servants can be? Hey! My God have mercy. Did I say anything? Look how Ghanaians are dying night and day. Dialysis. We have killed a number of Ghanaians, all because they couldn't pay some astronomical rates. We have killed our school children in Fana, all because we couldn't provide some kind of water transport for them. And you look at the pictures and you see people who have gathered to hail a failed finance minister. My brother, my sister, these are people who are trying to protect their jobs. These are people, my brother, my sister, who, if they refuse to do this hero worshipping and ass kissing, my brother, my sister, they will lose their jobs from a vindictive leader. It's a shame. It's a big shame. They join hands to sing and look at the cheerleader sitting right in front of them. You can see how obese she is from whatever they are getting from these dirty people in power. It hurts me, my brother, my sister. Sometimes I wish this was the reign of Rollins, so we could match all these guys to the Gonda barrack, give them unprofessional haircuts, and relegate them to the hottest part of hell. These are the people who are causing us pain. But to Ken Oforiatta, I didn't know you were this childish, and I never knew that you were this mediocre. What is your achievement? With that green bag, I hear it costs how much? And this guy thinks he has done something. China has found a way to grow cocoa in China. We haven't found a way to grow apples in Ghana. What the heck is happening? And you celebrate this with Wache and Kenke party. That your finance minister has achieved something. What is this? The other day, you were knocking on the doors of the IMF and the World Bank. All of a sudden, everything is peace and safety. All of a sudden, it's all rosy, and we are enjoying ourselves. I am ashamed to be a member of this nation. I am ashamed for my children that I innocently brought into this dirty party nation. To God be the glory. Well, my name is Blakk Rasta, and it's time for the news at noon.